From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. Now, O'Neill Cruz. The pitch. Outside. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And there's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Outside, that's a ball.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here comes a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Two outs, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And our pitcher in this game, Mitch Keller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be put on the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Mookie Betts will get us started. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Turns and fires to Betts. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes whips it across. One up, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Freddie
That's
Freeman,
outside.
the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a ball. That
Nope,
one
that's a
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Check swing, went around. And now 3 and 1.
1 strike.
Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big time power. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2 goes down looking. 1 left for LA, scoreless after 1. Back here in LA, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ohtani back to work. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. And he'll 1. Just missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And it skips in the dirt. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Jack Suwinski, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. Yeah, that's a little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
One down, base is empty, and he walked it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Henry Davis will hit next. Not close with that one. 1-0. And a pitch. Not even close there. 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Suwinski off of first with 2 away. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Michael A. Taylor in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Pirates looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swings and misses. Gonna count 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Base hit, center field. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
A couple of singles back-to-back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball. 1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
O'Neal Cruz waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And he deals. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So the lineup flips over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty.
0-2 with the count. One ball.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the pay. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, James Outman. The right-hander back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Sawinski raging back towards the wall, and it hits the fence. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll pull into second safely.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Keller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Next pitch is downstairs.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Chris.
So man aboard. Here comes Chris Taylor. Fastball for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Down.
And that's downstairs and outside. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Sends it across to first. Taylor out of the play.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward. In for a strike. 0-1. Called strike right there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind the count.
Base knock right field. Outman around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Up the middle. And that chance handled. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brian Reynolds here.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Hayes now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground, bats up with it, gathers and throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's hard hit on the line. Outman makes the play, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one ripped. Sawinski makes the catch. One away.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Struck out looking at his first at bat. To the right side. And that one handled. And Freeman is retired.
Now the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And he's already singled in this game. And the first offering is not close.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Foul ball there. The Pirates leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski on the move. Nabs it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in L.A., now it's going to be Jack Sawinski. Sawinski measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now the catcher, Henry Davis.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Just missed.
2-0.
Popped up. Lux gets under it. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the
Ball
first
one,
pitch
no
misses
strike.
for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball. Chop to the right side. Lux fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Line of the pitch. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Because they're only giving up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. Sawinski going back on this one. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. One and two here. Just misses with that one. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now move to first, and he's back safely. Hernandez in the box for the second time. 1-0, no strikes. To first, might be 2. There's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Nope,
Just missed.
1-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate.
One
and that's
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Cruz in the box again, takes a strike. That one not close. And 1-1. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Chris Taylor. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ball.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And a 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Sawinski makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Heyward. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The Dodgers trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Lux takes slow second trip to the plate in this one.
No strike.
That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball scooped up Ke'Bryan Hayes in plenty of time to first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryan Reynolds. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia warming up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Got a good eye there. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andrew McCutchen getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
High fly ball out towards left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Hernandez quickly throws it in. They hold him at third base. And now the bases are loaded.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Suwinski. Golden opportunity right here. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball one. Reynolds on third. Hayes on second. McCutchen on at first with nobody out. Swing and he popped it up. Drops into the glove.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a four-bagger, but you really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. The Pirates trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to first. Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Rowdy Tellez digs in now. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Bases loaded. 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. On to Freddie. Double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. 0-1. That clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one in the air. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order, and they trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Hudson back to work. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So man aboard, Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's in there. 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Way outside, and the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is that. Pirates strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 33, Jay Outman.
James Outman, the next to hit. And he takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there at the knees.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two outs. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Joe Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 3. And a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Wouldn't chase that time. At the belt and fires. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Brazier getting loose out there. Garcia also throwing. The 0-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a
1
little
ball,
bit.
2 strikes to count.
Runner at first with no outs here.